Hey everybody, let me put my iPhone up here. I think that works. It's really rainy right now. It's starting to settle down. I don't know if you could hear any of that, but yeah, LA does have its rainy season. It better not rain when we're trying to shoot. So this is probably my last nerd log before I dive straight into production. So I wanted to keep you all up to date on the whole process, how it unfolds, but there's so much going on that I need to focus on the work at hand. There'll always be a time later for behind the scenes documentaries and stuff as promised, and many of you who donated to the fundraiser are supposed to get a special behind the scenes video. Here comes my cat. Hey Boo, that's right Boo. So so that'll happen. I'm not sure how long it'll be or what it'll be, but you're gonna get something that'll be exclusive to you, as well as just whatever I put on the site as the movie's being filmed. So there isn't really any other updates right now other than we're working on the movie every waking hour. I wish we didn't have to overhype it so much. I wanted to actually, like, if you were to go back, years from now when we started the thing, like we were coming up with the idea in late 2006 and we were starting to write it in 2007. Here goes Boo. Come on, Boo, get out of here. So once it got to the point where like we couldn't keep it a secret anymore because I'm trying to work on the AVGN episodes and I couldn't do both, and I was starting to slow down on the episodes. So I had to speak up and just tell everyone, what my plans are. So basically, I'm just letting everyone know I'm not sitting on my ass now that there aren't any AVGN episodes. I'm just trying to finish the movie. So I've tried to do all these updates to fill the time, but now I'm so busy with the movie I can't even keep up with this, and I don't want the movie to get too overhyped either. I think it's too late for that, I guess. But I'm glad you're all hyped. I'm really glad that you're all excited to see it. And I can tell you, if it comes out anything like the script, then it'll live up to the hype for sure. I've made, I've made some financial mistakes with it, I guess. But you did your part, showing all your support and donating an insane amount. Which unfortunately Uncle Sam took most of that, taxes. But you did your part. You're done. Now it's me. It's my turn to do my part. And the mistakes I was talking were not really mistakes, but just sort of a sacrifice, I guess, is that the decision to shoot in Los Angeles, really expensive decision because this town is fucking expensive. Like, it is not made for low budget filmmakers like myself. This is for the big boys like J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg. So there isn't, really a place for low budget filmmaking here. The problem is our film has so many locations in it. It's just so ambitious. And I've learned a lot about all the fees, all the restrictions, and all the little rules that apply to filmmaking out here. So the budget has just ballooned beyond what I've ever expected. Kevin Smith had the right idea. Clerks, he filmed the whole movie in one spot, a convenience store in New Jersey. Now that's how you make a movie. The good side is that we found a lot of great locations, great cast, and it's all confirmed and ready to go. Also, the education and the experience I'm getting on this is more valuable than the film itself. So after this, I'll probably go back to doing it cheap, Cinemassacre style, the way that I know best. But I'll also be equipped with some newfound knowledge. One thing I've learned is that when you work on a film with a lot of people involved, make sure everybody gets along. I get along with everybody, but then you realize there's all these little grudges going on. And over the course of this whole thing, people have came and went. There's been a lot of crew, bigger crew than anything I'm used to. Basically, still small compared to a big movie. But it's like being in a band, a lot of drama and bullshit. I've been in a band before for a very short period of time, so I know how that goes. One thing I can say is that I'm working with two of my best friends from high school, so for that, I'm really lucky and have no regrets whatsoever. Now I just need to get a little more luck so that, nothing else goes wrong. We have a tight schedule planned. If someone gets sick or who knows what happens, then it can change the whole thing and it all falls apart. It's true that sometimes when you make a movie, the final result isn't exactly what you planned. When I made The Deader the Better, there were, a few cutbacks. Originally, there was supposed to be this big crypt that they go inside, but it was too expensive to build the way I wanted. Your imagination's always the best, and then from there it gets compromised, and you just have to scale it down to what's feasible and what's actually possible. One thing that's certain, whether we're ready or not, on April 1st, cameras roll on AVGN, the movie. Rain or shine, shitstorm or sweet-ass sunshine. And no, it's not an April Fool's joke. We're really going to start shooting. I don't want to jinx it, but we finish on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. It's going to be one hell of a celebration. After that, I go back home, I shoot more scenes back there, and next chance I get, I'll work on another AVGN episode, which would be a nice break, actually, so expect that sometime later this summer. How long will post-production take, all the editing and everything? I have no idea. So when the movie will get done, I have no way to tell right now. But this Christmas will be the 30th anniversary of the E.T. Atari game. The game was rushed out in time to meet the Christmas shopping deadline or whatever. So maybe we'll rush out the movie just to keep in tune with the tradition. So even if it ends up being the worst movie of all time, just know that it's something that I had to do. This is a great experience for me, and thank you all for your understanding, for your support, your generosity, and I hope the movie can live up to what you're hoping. Thank you. Take care.